Hello gamers and collectors, this is Jackson, and in today's video I'm going to be showing off my Metroid Dread Special Edition. So Metroid Dread released in, I believe, October of 2023. So it's been a couple years now. I've had this special edition for a couple of years. I have opened it up already, so it's just going to be kind of a re-unboxing slash showing it off a bit. Metroid Dread was one of those games that I think a lot of people didn't think would ever happen. I think it was in development for like 15 years, I believe. I think it even started on the Game Boy Advance and it just kept getting delayed and delayed and this and that, but it finally did come out and it is an amazing game. It is probably personally my favorite Metroid game, and I think it probably is a top 2 Metroidvania in my opinion. I would say this and Hollow Knight are some of the best in the genre. So starting off, I'm just kind of showing off my little Emmy amiibo and the Samus amiibo that came out at the same time. They're pretty neat amiibo, but that is not the focus today. We have the Metroid Dread Special Edition here. So, opening this up from the bottom. Well, actually, there's the front, and then the back, which has this really nice shine effect to it. It's pretty cool. Opening this up from the bottom. Right away, first things first, we obviously have, with most special editions, you have your steelbook. So there's Samus right there on the front with all the Emmys in the back. And then it kind of just wraps around. Not much going on the back. So there's the back. And then there's the inside. So honestly, not much going on there. Still very nice. The shine of it is pretty cool. I love steelbooks. Down here, actually. So opening up these, you can obviously see I didn't get too far in opening up this special edition back when I got it. Removing this plastic, it looks like these are in fact just art cards. So we have the original Metroid, Metroid 2, Return of Samus. I've played the remake on 3DS. That is also a great game. Super Metroid, which a lot of people say is their favorite. Metroid Fusion. I still have to play this one. And then Metroid Dread. So it's all 5 of the main series Metroid games. Obviously, they do not have the remakes included. Otherwise, you'd have Zero Mission and Samus Returns. But yeah, there's the 5. Oh, and I didn't even notice. The visor on each one is different and updated. So that's pretty cool. I think, honestly, I'm probably going to pull this aside for the special edition shelf. I like it. I'm just going to pull this whole thing aside. I kind of think it's cool. It shows off all the main series games. Final item of this steelbook is, of course, an art book. You know, with every single special edition, you're pretty much guaranteed to either get a art book or a soundtrack. A lot of the times, both. Pull this off. Metroid Mission Logs, Journal of Missions. So we open this up. Make sure it can be seen on the camera. Metroid, some of the old artwork there. This must be from the original, I would assume. Let me just get the camera moved over a little bit. That looks like some of the old artwork. Obviously Samus. These are the enemies, the items, the bosses. You got, what is that abomination? That is terrible. But you got Ridley and Kraid. Metroid 2, Return of Samus. So this one was on the Game Boy. Again, I've only played the remaster on 3DS. Like I said, that one is also excellent. Going through the enemies. Super Metroid. I actually have not played this one either. I don't know why. I've gotten into it twice and just couldn't keep going. I either got bored or just like, I don't know. But I've heard this one is a lot of people's favorites. Ridley, Mother Brain, Metroid Fusion. This one is probably the one I'm going to play next just because it's a little bit shorter. Got all these guys. There's the X-Parasite. Metroid Samus Returns, like I said. Oh, there's one little artwork of Zero Mission. Samus Returns, like I said, that one came out in 2017. I really liked this game. It was really fun. I think, I believe it was like Mercury. They did a really great job with that remake. And then I believe they went on to work on Dread, so worked out for them. And then, of course, Dread, the 15-year project. There's the Emmys, all the different designs they went through. Storyboards looks like. More Emmy. Looks like a lot of dark artwork. I'm not going to lie. There's the Chozo. Yeah, kind of just looks like a lot of just concept art towards the back. Nothing too crazy. A lot of the level design. Yeah, I've kind of been getting the itch to replay this game, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, it is a top tier Metroidvania. So yeah, nothing too crazy. A lot of just Dread artwork towards the back there. Of course, over here is the special edition shelf. So, opening this up, we are going to be putting those art cards in here. Like I said, everything's kind of filling up pretty quick. Oh, they don't fit over there. Maybe in this corner. I gotta figure out what to do because this is very rapidly filling up. I'm not gonna lie. But we'll put those there. Might have to start stacking some things unideally pretty soon. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I just keep that out because it's just a box. So like I said, just a quick showcase of everything inside the Metroid Dread Special Edition. There's honestly not much. It's the game, art book, and some art cards. So really not much going on there. It's a pretty mid special edition, not gonna lie. But the game itself is top tier. I would definitely recommend playing this game if you have not. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, day, evening, wherever you guys are at. And I'll catch you later. Bye.